Hi guys, FrostFangs here, and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some TYRA today, not continuing the series of the Kings and Queens thing that I've had going on the channel recently. I will be doing more of that, but I actually want to talk about TYRA today because she's getting changed in the upcoming patch, the Pirates Treasure patch. I'm not going by the numbers anymore, I'm just going to go by whatever they call the patch because they don't really seem to be going by the numbers either, so I'll just go with the patch name. Pirates Treasure is the next one, and they're changing a bunch of stuff. It's a pretty big patch. There's a new game mode, although it's one we've had in Paladins before a couple years ago. I think King of the Hill, it's just like Onslaught with the point moves, and a bunch of pretty damn big gameplay changes, most of which I'm going to leave for the PTS, which isn't up when I'm recording this video. I'm recording this the night that the patch notes show went live, so the PTS is going up either Thursday or Friday, so it should be up for the weekend, and I'll have videos for you guys on the channel, of course, for that. Loads of new skins, new battle pass, all that type of stuff. I'll go over it more in the future in the PTS videos, because I kind of want to dedicate individual videos for individual things, if they're worth a video. But for TYRA, she's actually getting a pretty big nerf in the next patch. Strix is having a pretty big change. Torvald is having his damage buff cut in half on his talent as well. Lots of changes, and I don't want to go through them all in this video, but Strix is a really big one, and TYRA is a really big one. I made a Strix video recently playing with the thing that they're nerfing, so it doesn't really make sense for me to make another video about that. But I haven't played TYRA in a little while, and I feel like I should do another one just before it gets changed to have a nice little memory of this video being here, I guess, and to also get your thoughts on it. They're changing Hunting Party. They're basically getting rid of the entire second half of the thing it does. Now it'll only do the 2 charges and benefit allies. It will no longer reduce cooldown or buff your damage on it. So it's a pretty damn significant nerf if you think about it. But not only that, they've also done a couple other things. They're also going to be nerfing Favored Quarry. So instead of getting a second per level, they're going to get 0.6 of a second. So the max you'll get is 3, whereas usually the max you can get is 5. The other thing that they're doing for TYRA's actual base kit is reducing the mark time on Hunter's Mark from 6 to 5, and also reducing the cooldown from 15 to 14, because they're actually taking the 2-second reduction off of Hunting Party. So usually you can have this ability on, I think, 8 seconds, yeah, because you can reduce the cooldown by 5, this reduces it by 2, so you can have a cooldown of 8 seconds, a 25% damage buff, and then you can also mark for up to 11 seconds. I choose to only leave the mark for 9, and with the change in the future, you're going to have a cooldown of 9 seconds, which isn't that big of a difference if you're rocking Ranger max level, but Favored Quarry and the reduction of the 25% will mean it'll only be a 15% buff, and it'll also only last for 6.8 seconds with the setup that I usually use. You can obviously make it last up to 8, but that's still significantly less than the 11 seconds you get, so it's a pretty significant nerf, the main part being that it no longer buffs out the damage, which gives you an extra 10% on the mark, so it's just the same strength as it is at base. But I find this one specifically interesting because Hunting Party was really good for a really long time, and loads of people who played with it knew it was really good, but just I think the general player base of Paladins didn't really realize how crazy good it was until kind of recently, and then they finally did something about nerfing it, because ever since this was added, I remember saying that it was ridiculously good, and only now are they actually doing anything to change it. Let's actually make sure we can get TYRA, because I assume a couple people might be trying to grab her as well. We'll use a booster, because I think I've only got it at like level 40, and I need to finish it. Been a little bit sick recently, so if my voice sounds a little bit weird, or if I just seem a little bit off, it's just because I'm not feeling the best. I ended up actually missing a video yesterday. Hopefully this one ends up going out on time. We've got TDM Abyss as the first match. I just queued for everything, and I guess this is what we're going with. We've got Bomb King, a Damba, a Torvald, and a Buck. We're up against a Talus, a Strix, a Grok, a Koga, and a Damba. Considering how many changes there are, I don't think I can actually remember all of them off of the top of my head. I know Torvald's damage buff is also being taken down to 15%, which a lot of people will feel, but it'll probably just make more people pick up Thanks Grandpa instead of the damage buff. It's going to be a really interesting patch. They're changing a lot of stuff that a lot of people actually play. It's not like they're buffing stuff that nobody plays and then people will start to play it. They're buffing a bunch of things that are like the main thing people actually tend to go for on that character, so it's going to be interesting to see. This is the loadout: reset, cooldown reduction, increased mark time. Why is my game audio so loud? I can barely hear myself think. I have to turn it down. That's ridiculous. Also wanted a kind of easy thing to play today. I don't want to be too crazy. I just kind of want to have a chill game with TYRA'S Hunting Party and just run around marking people and stuff. You know, it still does like the base thing it does now. It still makes it so you can buff damage to allies, and you can also, you know, have 2 marks. But I actually wonder how much of a difference it will make. I might make another video when it does get changed, a little while after it's been out. Why am I not able to find anybody this game? There we go. Finally found a Talus. Am I going to run in and go for an ult play? I'm not sure what the plan is. There goes Koga. Let's also mark you. I might as well ult here. Let's make sure we get rid of Grok. Let's also get rid of Damba. Sick. First triple. Nice. That's the first thing I've done all game. It's a triple kill. That was weirdly timed. Can we get a Quadra? I don't know where he is. I'm just kind of firing. There's a mark for you, because I don't know if this is even currently the top pick for TYRA. She has got really good talents in general, so it's kind of hard to say if people will move over to other ones or still use this one, even if it is a little bit less strong. Very cheeky set of kills there. Can't believe I managed to get rid of that Grok. Glad I went for Court 2. Let's get rid of this Strix as well. Fantastic. Get shredded. She's still got everything else in her kit the same. The only thing they're changing is this. I think realistically in matches, the only situations where you'll feel the difference is against tanks, and also with just how often you're able to throw the mark out. I feel like you have to be a little bit more selective with it, but it's probably not going going to make a huge difference. I can still see this being a really, really popular pickup for people. Can we get rid of this Grok? He's actually kind of low. Hello, Strix. What's poppin', my guy? There's a nade for you, and he's outie. Nice, 17-17. We were behind a little bit ago. We actually managed to catch up pretty quickly. TYRA'S is up there. There's a mark for him, I think. Damber's here as well. There's a nade for you. So you're still going to have the 50% reset in the low. That's the thing that I thought they were also going to be changing, but nope, that is still staying in TYRA. So you're still going to be able to reset the mark like madness. I think you're just going to have to be a little bit more careful with when you throw it. That was a very lucky bounce on that fire. I'm probably going to die here unless I can get rid of you. There we go. I'm not playing the safest so far this game. Just going to wait until I get out of combat. Might as well finish off quarter as well. We're sat here in the corner. That's TYRA'S ulting. Chose not to go for me. That's good because I nearly died there. I could have easily died if he went after me. Let's mark you. I don't know if this Koga's a bot or not. He's playing kind of weirdly. Does Koga bot use claws? I actually don't know. I think this Koga might not be an actual dude though. Let's go ahead and use the ult. Had to hit it 2 times there, but that's fine. I'm going to get rid of somebody, hopefully. Is this going to be a thrown away ult? I guess it is. Could have done way better there. There's a mark for him. Oh my god. Well, that's Bomb King going in for an ult. He just detonated and didn't get anybody, which is a shame to see. Let's get rid of these guys. Maybe I'm going to go ahead and use another ult. Let's get rid of Koga. Let's also get rid of nobody because I'm going to go off of the map. We did technically still get that TYRA'S though, so I killed somebody as I was dying. I'll take that. Let's get a little bit of nimble. Like I said at the start, I'm interested to hear what you guys think about this. Do you think it's a good change? Do you think it's a bad change? Obviously, if you're a TYRA main, you're probably not going to like this change because as far as I know, most people who main TYRA play with this, but I feel like you can really use any of her talents and still do a pretty good job. She's one of the few that has a decent selection, you know, where you can kind of go with any talent and load out and do pretty well. We got a defeat there. We lost by like 3 kills. That's fine. Not sure who's going to have top play. It's us. Is it going to be the first play we had with the triple? I think this is the first play I had. This was my first kill of the match where we also got a triple. We get rid of the Koga. We go ahead and throw the ult. We get rid of Grok real quick. We also get rid of the Maldam. And then I tried to get rid of the Strix, but I lost him because he used his stealth. Well, there you go. There are the stats. 14-7, 6 assists, 52k damage. I'll take that. That's top damage. Even though I didn't play very well there, I guess we did pretty decent according to the stats. 2-1 KD. I'll happily take. Shout outs to my boy Boychi550. He said FrostFang. I guess that's the mushroom version of your boy. That is the buck. Shout outs to him. He went 7-13, which is near the inverse of our stat, but he didn't do terribly. Torvald did alright. The Bomb King did pretty decent. The Maldama did pretty good. Everybody there in that game did about the same sort of thing. Nothing really stands out as being crazy good or crazy bad. Let's go ahead and queue for another one. I don't think this is actually going to kill this talent though, because they've made changes in the past where talents get nerfed and then nobody plays with them. I feel like this one will still be picked up, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder to do crazy well with. It's like the safest pick in the game right now. There's not really a situation where Hunting Party is a bad choice, so I think it's bringing it a little bit more in line with Mercy Kill and Burn Monster, both of which are very, very good talents still, even though they're not crazy overpowered. I don't think I'd say Hunting Party is crazy overpowered. I'd just say it's really, really good in basically every situation ever, other than like a 1v1 where it wouldn't be very useful, although 1v1 isn't a game mode in Paladins, so that's kind of a mute point. Really happy to see all the bug fixes though for this patch as well. They've fixed a lot of stuff that's been bugged for quite a long time, and it's really, really good to see that they're changing it. They're fixing the stuff with the profanity filter, which I mentioned in a video a while ago, which is funny to see. I think a bunch of other people mentioned it too, but you weren't able to have like your loadout called Cassie because it has ass in it, so it's kind of funny that they finally fixed that after it being a thing for as long as I could remember. A bunch of other really important bug fixes. Amani got some really good ones fixed. It's just really, really nice to see a bunch of gameplay changes, a bunch of new skins, and also a bunch of like bug fixes all in one patch. It gives me a lot of stuff to talk about, and just in general makes it feel like it's a pretty incremental update where the game is just in general more fun to play. You've got new gameplay stuff you can play around with. You've got the gameplay fixes, which makes it a smoother experience, and you also have new skins for people who like pretty stuff. I highly recommend you go ahead and like read through the patch notes yourself. I will be making videos on a lot of the stuff. Some of it isn't really worth a video, obviously, but I'll be making a video on most of the big things when the PTS is up, and anything I can't get to, then I'll just do when it goes into live. It looks like we're going to have 2 TDM games in one video. That's fine. I guess it'll be a bit of a shorter one. Done a couple long videos recently, so I guess this evens it out. Shoutouts to My Pants Just Flew. That's a name. I think that's a name I've ever read out before, but shoutouts to my boy. We've also got a dude called Pindos, which sounds like a really sketchy restaurant. Ruckus. We've got a Willow, a Kinessa, and a Lex up against Grok, Andrew, Willow, Kinessa, and Strix. So Willow, Nessa on both sides. 2 snipers on their side is going to be a bit of a pain, but leveling is weird this game. Oh, it looks like it's one of those matches where I'm meant to carry. This happens every now and again. Don't think there's been a change to matchmaking in the next patch, but it looks like there are 4 people on each side here who aren't that great, and then it's me and the Kinessa who are meant to carry on our respective sides. Let's go for Hunting Party and then the loadout. Yeah, other than me being a little bit ill the past couple of days, everything in my personal little bubble's been going pretty well. I'm just in general enjoying my time making videos, enjoying my time outside of making videos too. Everything's going pretty good right now. I probably shouldn't be on this side though. That's kind of asking for pain, isn't it? Me being on the side where the 2 snipers have vision on me. Let's just mark 2 of them, might as well. And then I think we can actually technically regen a mark whilst marking 2 people nearly. Let's throw one on you. Hello, Andro. Did you think this was a good idea? 5 shots, nade. There we go. Sick. First blood. I'll take that. We'll throw the Q over there. Mark the Grok again, because I guess he's my priority here. The mark for the Tyra. She doesn't see me, it looks like. Let's throw the fire again, because we have mad cooldown reset. Willow just going ham, doing me proud. Went ahead and grabbed Illuminate 2. That should cover us. I don't think I'll need Illuminate 3 in this match. That is Strix trying to pistol whip. There's the nade. Let's also mark the Grok. We are definitely the ones who are meant to carry in this game alongside our Willow. Is Strix in this corner? No, I don't know why I thought he was. I don't know how this Willow is shredding so hard. She's got like 15 kills already this game. It feels like, oh, I had one more shot to kill off the Grok. It's fine. Should we go in for an ult? Do I want to go in for an ult here? I think we should. Let's just go for it. Can we shred through her? Yes, we can. That Strix just missed his ult. There's a nade in your face. There's a mark for you. I'm going to just not die here. Hopefully I got 180 health. There we go. We wiped the entire team and I nearly died. Oh, Nessa. I saw her. I had 2 frames of time to react to that then, and the time it took her to scope in, I wasn't able to move fast enough. What I was just about to say is that we're 20 kills ahead right now, which is possibly the biggest lead I've seen in TDM in a good amount of time. Let's throw a mark on you. Let's just go over here and mark you as well. Throw the fire down. There's the nade. Andrew, can you not? Andrew, I'm trying to heal from being out of combat. Oh, I forget marking people puts me into combat. That's one thing I've never understood. If you put your mark on somebody, it does actually stop your health regen, which is kind of annoying. That's the thing I kind of wish they'd change. Considering they're nerfing the mark, it'd be nice if it didn't put you into combat. That'd be a nice little change. There's a mark. See what I mean? It does stop your healing. That's a pain in the ass. Get bodied there. Andrew, throw a mark on you. Throw a mark on you. Oh, there's a nade. She's just about gone. Can we get another triple? I feel like we can get another triple here. Oh, god damn it. The Lex finished her off. There's a mark on the Andrew. If it'll just let me. Sometimes it doesn't do it properly when they're moving too fast. This game is in the bag. I thought it was going to be one of those matches where I'm the one who's meant to carry, but I feel like my team is just generally better than theirs in this match, so luckily I don't have to do too much lifting. Let's maybe get rid of the Strix. I'm hoping that Willow can go after it. I just ulted because I thought somebody was on this side, which there clearly is, but a little bit further away than I was liking. There's a double nade for you. Sick. That's another triple kill. Where is that person who's low back there? Oh, can I tap you? There we go. Nice. What a quadra kill. I'll take that. That was really, really lucky. Oh, I'm totally dead because I just BM'd. Okay, sure. Is that even BM? I don't think it's BM. A spray and like an emo after a quadra kill. I feel like that's just part of the course. I feel like that's just like a part of Paladins when you get like a quadra or a triple doing the spray emote. Hope people don't take that in the wrong way and think I'm like an asshole because I just do it because it's a thing you do in Paladins. There goes the Strix. Let's just finish the game, I guess. I was going to say throw my Q, but we finished the match. 2 pretty good games. That second one was really, really fast. How many minutes was that? Like 3? Don't know. It felt really, really quick though. We've also got another top play. 2 top plays. I'll take that. I'm happy as this being the last video on the channel with Hunting Party in the state that it's in. It is us going behind enemy lines, getting a really, really quick double with the ult, and then also getting rid of the Willow. Just about very, very lucky. I'm happy that's top player. Probably could have got a quadra. I mean, a penta. I probably could have got that Strix as well if I wasn't there spraying and emoting, but I'll take 4. Even if you can get 5, even if you can get a pentakill, I'm pretty sure a spray with an emote is better than a standard pentakill. Pentakill with spray and emote overlaps it, obviously, but I think 4 kills with a spray and an emote will probably give you more points than if you just do a standard penta. There you go. 12-3. Me and Willow shredded that game. We both have very similar stats with pretty similar damage numbers there. I feel like that game would have been significantly harder without him, so I tip my imaginary hat to him. Happy to see that the dude who recognized me shredded alongside me. Always love to see it. Anissa, Irokas, and Alex all did pretty decent as well, though. Don't get me wrong. On their side, Strix did okay. Grok did alright. If you look at their side, they all did about the same as the 3 people on our side who didn't do as well, whereas me and Willow were just shredding there. I really feel like if Willow was put on the other team, it would have been even, but considering we had 2 people who were better than most, we were able to pull through with a really, really easy win. Not going to do another game. I feel perfectly fine leaving it here. I don't want to do a 3rd one and lose it and kind of ruin the momentum of the video to match the momentum changes in the next patch. I feel like this is a good place to leave it because Hunting Party is being changed. We played 2 games. Hunting Party still will have 2 charges, but it will no longer have the 2 seconds reduced cooldown or the bonus damage on it, and TYRA'S card will also be nerfed, and her base thing will be buffed a little bit. I guess her base kit is technically being buffed a little bit. That's another way to look at this, which I didn't even think about till just now. Actually, no, it's technically not a buff because the duration's being pulled down by a second, but the cooldown is also being pulled down by a second. So technically, it's just a little, really, really small shift. I feel like I may have been a little bit slow explaining stuff today, but hopefully it was bearable. Still not feeling the best. I should be fine by tomorrow or the day after, so don't worry about me too much, but just haven't been feeling the best today or yesterday, which is why I missed a video. So if I've been a little bit slow, please don't shout at me too much. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Leave a like if you have enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on this specifically in the comment section down below. I'll see you all really, really soon. I messed up my outro. It doesn't matter. And as always, stay frosty.